Hey everyone, I was just thinking, I've thought about this many times before, but I've never actually said it in an actual video, so I'm going to do that in this video. If you're a man out there, I mean, you're listening by, whether it's the politicians, the pundit class, those in the establishment media, or those in academia, the hate is on for you, especially if you're a white male, and especially if you're in the blue collar world, right? The people that actually does all the actual real world work out there, all the real hard physical work, and even, I guess, to some degree, mental too, but most of the actual physical work that is necessary to keep, to keep the lights on, right? Build homes, basically what humans need to survive and thrive in this modern world. You're the one that keeps everything functioning. And yet you're constantly being degraded, insulted, and metaphorically spit upon by those in the ruling class. These entitled authoritarians and petty tyrants. But I was thinking, you know what? Just like, I don't know, a lot of you people out there, especially if you're in the blue collar class or the blue collar community, you probably haven't heard much about Ayn Rand or a novel she wrote called Shrug. But basically, you probably know the concept of Atlas, right? I think it's a Greek mythology thing, and it shows where he's got the entire weight of the earth on his shoulders. And he's carrying that weight. And the name of that novel, Atlas Shrugged, basically says, once the state, once the authoritarians, once the collectivists, once the parasites, once the thieves have oppressed you to the point where it's the load, the weight, the burden has become so unbearable. Well, the way that you can send a very clear and concise message to them without actually, being violent in any way is just to shrug, right? Just to shrug a little bit. And that'll shake the entire earth, metaphorically, right? That'll shake the very foundation that these people stand upon. So if you're a blue collar, or even some of you in the white collar, listen, I won't leave you out there because I know you're very important too. But I just want, the main thing why I want to get the point across here is because, like I say, it's the blue collar folks that keep everything working for the most part. And I respect all the people in the white collar world that come up with the ideas and the concepts. I'm not leaving you out there, not trying to be derogatory or demean anything what you do in any way, shape, or form. But hey, and if you want to join in, shrug yourself. But this is what I think has to happen. Instead of bitching on the internet, which we all got to do. Hey, do that. Or say what you've got to say. Be opinionated. Write articles, make videos, do podcasts, whatever you got to do to speak out against this. Even when you're out in your public life, when you're offline, do as much as you can to push back against this bullshit narrative that we're constantly hearing and espoused by the authoritarian petty tyrants among us. But you know what? Like I say, the best message that you can send to them is are you really suggesting to me? I mean, think about this. Do you not think that you could take a couple weeks or even an entire month off and survive? The best way you can send a very clear and concise message that will shake them and rock them to their core while they're standing on that foundation that you built is to just, like I say, just shrug. Take time off. Just say, you know what? That's it. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going to be a slave. I'm not going to be a subject, and I'm not going to be a serf to the ruling class that constantly plunder my wealth and my income, all the fruits of my labor. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Take a couple weeks off. Take a month off. Enjoy yourself. Matter of fact, you'll probably be really refreshed if you did so. And it wouldn't take long, especially all you guys. And when I was a truck driver, long haul truck driver, I remember talking, it's like even just the tanker guys, the guys that haul all the fuel, the diesel. Just even if those guys took a couple weeks off, they take a couple weeks vacation. I'm sure you got enough money saved up that you can at least take a couple weeks off, right? Take a couple weeks off, and when all the tanks run dry, when nobody can get around, when nothing happens, when the entire economy basically ceases to function, then you will have gotten the attention of those authoritarian petty tyrants that you loathe, and you know you loathe them, and you know you want to send a message. Well, this is a perfect way. This is a perfect way. I'm not going to tell you when to do it. Like I said, I'm not a central planner. I'm not authoritarian. I'm not a control freak. But hey, we can talk about this stuff. Put it in the comment section. We can talk about this. Maybe we can come up with some idea, and when we can all do it together. I've already done it myself. Maybe the rest of you fuckers should get on board. Maybe you should catch up. But I'm not going to live the entirety or the rest of my life as just a mere subject, serf, or slave to some ruling class that constantly plunders my income to the point now where they take more than what I spend or what I need to put a roof over my head, food in my belly, and clothes on my back. I mean, we're at that point, folks. We've already reached that precipice. We've already reached the point of no return. It's either we fight now or you just accept your indentured servitude. Accept the fact that you're a slave and just live out the rest of your life as a slave. You know you won't be happy to do so. So like I say, shake things up a little bit. Do something that's going to really rock those who think that they own you, who are so complacent and so entitled that they feel that they can do whatever they want and you'll just keep on going along. You'll just put your head down and continue propagating a massive amount of wealth that they will in turn confiscate from you to enrich themselves greatly. That's it. That's all. Are you with me? Are you willing to do so? Do you have the courage? Do you have the conviction? Guess we'll find out. It's the Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.